Welcome to the Italian Wine Podcast. This episode has been brought to you by the Wine to Wine Business Forum 2022. This year will mark the 9th edition of the forum to be held on November 7th and 8th of 2022 in Verona, Italy. This year will be an exclusively in-person edition. The main theme of the event will be all-round wine communication. Tickets are on sale now, so for more information, please visit us at winetowine.net. Welcome to this special Italian Wine Podcast broadcast. This episode is a recording off Clubhouse, the popular drop-in audio chat. This Clubhouse session was taken from the Wine Business Club and Italian Wine Club. Listen in as wine lovers and experts alike engage in some great conversation on a range of topics in wine. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinepodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. And remember to subscribe and rate our show wherever you tune in.
This is the Italian Wine Club. Laika, why don't you tell us a little bit about, Laika is our clubhouse manager, of course, and why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on today?
Okay, so today's going to be an interview of Anna. She's our Italian wine ambassador, and she will be interviewing Adolfo Scuotto from Tenuta Scuotto. I think it's one of the wineries that were visited during the Via Gita Scolastica recently.
Oh, so it was from Campania.
Yes,
the Gita Scolastica.
Mm-hmm.
You said this is what we're talking about. This is what it's all about, the Gita Scolastica, so that they can meet the producers, get to know them better, and then introduce them to their colleagues and wine professionals all over the world. Okay, ciao Anna.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay.
Hey Anna, where are you? Are you still in Slovenia?
Oh yes, I'm going to be here for now.
How is that going? How long has it been now in Slovenia?
Oh, it's been 2 months already.
Right.
Yeah, I've met Sommelier Association, the president. I've been to some winemakers. I visited Movia. I visited Gravner and Primosic. So
Oh,
slowly,
excellent.
through.
And are you in touch with Valentin?
Yes, sure. And Fanny is arriving next week, so I think we'll have some tastings together. So we'll have via ambassadors reunion here.
Oh, when? When are you doing that? That's so exciting.
Fanny is coming next week for a business trip, and it will be me,
Oh.
Valentin, and her just meeting all together.
Oh my goodness, that's
In
very.
Ljubljana.
I'm so glad when you guys can connect outside of the classroom and during Vinitaly, and now you guys are friends for life. I really love making that love connection happen.
Yeah, Stevie is
Listen.
really a treasure. This community is really a treasure for me, and especially in this situation.
Yes, I know it's a difficult situation for everybody. I don't want to politicize Clubhouse or the community, but I know there are difficult situations everywhere, especially since the mobilization. So, Anna Obuhovskaya, how do you say that? I never can get that right.
You did it right, actually. It's Obuhovskaya.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Skaya, yeah.
Yeah,
Obuhovskaya. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One day I will get it right, Anna. So, Anna, listen, why don't you tell us a little bit about your favorite wine producer you've chosen today for the call? Adolfo Scuotto.
Yes. Well, I've chosen this wine of Adolfo because we recently been to Campania on a Gita Scholastica trip, which was organized by sommeliers of Campania, sommeliers and winemakers, and you were there also. And it was such a great deep dive into wines of the region. We visited main production zones, Campi Fligieri, Pini, and Sagno, and had seminars, met producers. They tasted a lot of Aglianico, Fiano, and Greco and Piedirosso and Falanghina. And one night we had a dinner with various producers from Avellino, from Erpinia region, and I tasted wine from Fiano, from Tenuta Scote, and it was really expressive in the glass. It was so particular, and I wondered whether it was coming from Lapio. So I asked this question, or I gave it to a winemaker, and he said, I'm actually coming from Lapio. How did you know that? And I said, well, because your wine is of such a great quality. And I asked him to tell me a little bit about this whole land of Fiano and so on. So I decided it would be really great to have Adolfo talk to us today and just have a talk about this Grand Cru zone for Fiano. So because I'm really impressed, I was really attracted by Fiano variety wines during this trip, and I would like to spread a good word on it with the help of Adolfo.
Okay, excellent. And then we'll come back and see if there are any questions. What will be, as you know, we are obsessed with learning objectives. So please tell our audience what we expect to learn from this call today with Adolfo Scuotto.
Well, as I mentioned, Tenuta Scote is located in Lapio, which is a small town east of Avellino in the Campania region. And it's exactly where Fiano variety comes from originally. So I would like us today to discuss the unique terroir of Lapio and what is better to understand the traits of Fiano variety, which grows there. Because when a grape variety has been known in some area for centuries, it is for reason, I believe, because great site-specific wines speak of much more than just soil, climate, and viticulture practices. I believe that they inspire us and give us a truly unique experience.
Excellent. Listen, Anna, so I'm going to now leave you. You can take it away and go on with your call with Adolfo. I'll just be listening to you guys and then perhaps come back to see if there are any questions from the audience. Okay?
Sure,
Okay. Ciao,
great.
Anna.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
Adolfo.
Ciao. So, hello everyone. Let's continue with Adolfo Scuotto. Let me tell a few things about his biography. He was born in Naples in 1978 and graduated with honors in economics and business from the University of Naples with a thesis of marketing. And he began his professional career working as a marketing consultant and a renovated consultant firm. During this time, he was able to deal with different assignments for thus explore several and fascinating sectors. He was subsequently accepted an appointment as CEO for a company to lead and accelerate its digital transition. In 2008, he decided to follow his dream, creating a winery in Irpinia with his father. From the outset, he planned clear, but most importantly, real objectives binding timetables. To notice Scotta's wine is not only had to gratify the senses, but had to become a veritable ambassador of convivial. I'm sorry, it's a difficult word. Conviviality of south of Italy, unique and authentic. Did I get it right, Adolfo?
Yes. Hello everyone. Hello,
Yes.
Anna.
Hello, Adolfo. Did I get everything correct at your
Yes,
bio?
yes, it's all correct.
All right, great. So please, I prepared a few questions for you. Could you please tell us a brief story of Tenuta Scotta, when it was found, and who is in charge of winemaking now, these days?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me in this special room. I'm so glad I got the chance to talk about my wines, my land, my traditions, my origins, my whole life. But I'm terrified because English is not my cup of tea. But I swear that I'll do my best to be around to answer all your questions. But you please be good to me.
Oh, don't worry.
Well, Scuotto family Napolitan by birth, was driven to Seattle in Irpinia, Avellino province, in 2008 by its passion for wine and its desire to experience cooperation between man and nature. Thanks also the cooperation of our experienced consultants, we have created a team that took the challenge upon themselves to become emotions producers. A clear division of responsibility was crucial to get a high level of accountability for actions and decisions, and to accelerate achievement process on the wine market. Also in relationship with my father, he is in charge of entire production chain, while I'm care communication and market interest, domestic and foreign.
Oh, that's really impressive. Thank you. So it's you and your father mainly working for the winery, right? It's
Yeah,
family business.
family business. Yes,
Okay. And who is in charge? Who is an enologist? Who is the winemaker?
yes. We have an enologist. Yes, is our consultant.
Okay, understand. So I'm really curious about since you come from Lapio
Yeah,
area. I'm really curious about the details of soils and climate that make it different from other places in Campania. Could you please be more specific and tell us about that?
yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for this question, and thanks to having spotlighted on this city, Lapio. Unknown by many, but indisputed productive heart of Fiano. Here, the Fiano grape reached its highest standards of quality. In fact, its name, Lapio, seems to trace its origins in name of the grape Fiano, planted in this area many, many years ago, from Greeks probably, or from an ancient population of Liguria, Apuani. Lapio name comes from Apia, agriculture area where was produced Apiana grape. Apiana grape, over time, has turned into a Fiano grape and to definitely become Fiano. Are you surprised of the origin of the name and the link with the Lapio city, Anna?
No, I have never been to Lapio area, so I'm really curious. What is the type of soil there? What is the climate? Is it hot there? Do you have colder winters? Do you have snow, in fact?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's very interesting the origin of the name and the link between the city, the name of the city, and the name of the grape. Returning to the characteristic of the terroir, the vines from this area are cultivated at an altitude of 450 to 500 meters, where the cooler temperatures allow grapes to enjoy the persistent summer sunshine without overheating or having their photosynthesis shut down. This allows them to ripen without losing too much acidity, an effect magnified by the good day-night temperature variation. Proper ventilation prevents the formation of mold, and the picking the grapes will be healthier and at the same time resilient. Fiano wine stands out thanks to the unique characteristic of the volcanic substrata. As I said, Professor Scienza, and clay and sand soils. It is believed that this land, the wine, its aromatic and mineral complexity, and its longevity respect other places of Campania, we have all the best climatic conditions, especially for a grape which grows in south of Italy with high medium temperature. In fact, for example, we have the structure of the wine of the south, but in the same time the freshness, acidity, typical of the wine of the north, high altitude wines. The taste is typical of a wine from the southern part. Thus, It is a bit muscular and bold, but this is contrabalanced by an acidity that give it elegance and a certain verticality and easy of drinking.
Well, that's very true. I really like this comparison to a truly southern character, and in fact, some treats from the wines of North. Because what I noticed from your wine is that it has such a vivid salinity in the taste. You know, and it has such a good structure and really good. I would call it a skeleton of acidity, which holds up the whole wine together.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and it's quite rich on aromas, which I think also because of the climate that you described, that it's higher altitudes and really cooler air than down in the coastal area. So that's really interesting. So are there many wineries, in fact, in Lapio area nowadays? How many are there?
yeah. In the last years are born some new producers, but only few for there have the winery with the entire vinification process inside. The reason is simple. The reason is that before they were only growers, and thanks to a good promotion on the market of this city, made from the old producer like me, to start a vinification project. Anyway, I just count 5 or 6 wineries with the vineyards and the wineries in Lapio. Obviously, there are different sites. I am the bigger in Lapio in this moment, but I produce under 100,000 bottles per year.
Yeah. Well, that's quite impressive. Couldn't realize it's that Lapio, in fact, is so small with the
Yeah,
wine producers.
yeah,
It's assuming the quality of wine, I think it's really prospective wine zone. So do you you know we often during this visit to Campania we often discuss with producers sustainability, that it seems to be the key approach for many of them. Do you think it's a good way for your winery? Do you share this idea of sustainability for Tenuta Scotta?
yeah, yeah. I would like to talk about ethics professional instead of sustainability. Especially today, many people, not you, obviously, many people use this kind of word but ignore the profound significance. We could talk about this topic ad infinitum and how it is become the object of a political and economic speculation. By the way, in a wine producer, this notion should be deeply rooted in the characteristic of his job. I hope so. We try to value what nature give us, not destroy it. So I conclude by saying sustainability means meeting today's needs without compromising the ability of future generation to meet theirs. And to do it, we need to environment respect without natural resource depletion and habitat exploitation.
Does that mean that you use only natural uh, mm, do you use any, I don't know,
Yeah.
like chemicals in on the vineyard? Like, could you please be more specific on your work you do in the vineyard and in the cellar? Um,
About vineyard management, plant health care operation are performed using integrated production criteria with both synthetic substances and agronomic, following adversity cycling and weather conditional careful. Our production philosophy requires in ad to choose the best moment starting the harvest, and in cellar we use the most performance equipment to guarantee the quality of the grape and to save the health of the human.
well, all right. I understand. So you think it's you're caring about the land you work with, and you're careful about the quality of grapes that you have. That's very clear. So can you please also tell us a little bit about the duties, your personal duties in the winery? I know that you're a multitask person. You're doing several things since it's a family owned company.
Yeah, yes, yeah. I should be quicker to mention what I have not been doing, and actually what I don't do. Joking aside, I like to saying that my work doesn't start until after wine bottled. From the design choice of label to market channel choice, from analysis of domestic or foreign market to strategy, from leading fairs or event choice to media planning, from sales agent support on field to the hospitality in cellar. But today I can say also that I am in charge of style choice of the wines. Obviously, only the style choice, not of its implementation, because for this kind of activity, I have my father and other employer and my enologist.
Wow, so that's quite a lot.
Yeah,
That's what you do. It's really the most of the things that involve us when lovers actually know this wine and learn about this wine. So you are really the spokesperson of your wine, forming also the style, more or less. So, and I must say you did a great job, because I know that your wine is now on many markets, including Sweden, including USA, many places in Europe.
correct.
So, and that's quite impressive. I feel so good that it's not only me liking your wine, that there are so many more people appreciating it. Well, that's really great. Can you also tell me about your family members, about your father? What's their task? What they're mostly doing?
Um, as I said before, Tenuta Scuotto is a family affair. But in particular is a project of two people, a father and a son. And in fact, you can see this particular relationship between father and son, but between my father and me, on one of the label of my wine, Oini, my special piano. Do you remember it?
Yes, of course, I
Yes,
remember.
yes. A vision, a project of two people, a visionary father and a insane son. However, my father, like I said before, is in charge the production chain, from the leading suppliers choice to administrative activities, from coordinating activities of employees to confrontation with our enologist. I hope that in the future someone else in the family can take care of other aspects of the our business. For example, after an increase of wine tourism offer.
Okay. Do you have brothers and sisters, or maybe
Two sisters.
Oh, you have two sisters. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have children? Maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Two.
Do you think they will continue working for
Uh,
the winery? Do you wish
uh,
them to do
uh,
that, at least?
they are younger, young too. They are young too to think to continue my activities.
Yeah, but in the
Yeah,
future,
in the
kids
future.
grow really fast.
Yeah, sure. Yes, I hope so. But in this moment, I can make a provision of that.
Okay, okay. But that means you have to continue doing a great job until they grow up, so they can take after. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot stop until they grow up.
No. Right.
All right. So you mentioned the label with the face. Could you please tell us what it means? Like why you've chosen this face, what it actually means?
Yes. As usually it is said, the label is the face of wine. And the opposite is also true for our wine. The face is the label. It was a relic, an artifact found in my winery. Obviously, what you see on the label in this moment is the result of the design and the creation process. And that image is the fusion between the stone face found in my winery, the cubism, and the glass of the wine. By the way, you can see the original artifact visiting my winery. Is in the wall in this moment, and you can see the transformation design on my YouTube channel or in my official social page.
Nice, but where did you actually found this artifact? It was a part of some
Where?
building, or how was it found?
Oh, I found it in my vineyard.
Oh, that's a story. That's a
Yeah,
really interesting
yeah,
story.
brilliant. Yes, it's unique, like my wine.
You found it in a ground by
Yeah,
digging
yeah,
something,
yes,
or how it
yes,
happened. Tell us. It's really curious. You found it in the ground while doing some work, or how it happened?
yes, 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 yes. Right, it's correct.
Wow. Did you
It's
ever
amazing.
show it? Did you ever show it to some specialists or some archaeologists maybe? What do
Uh,
they
uh,
say?
maybe
Which
yes, maybe archaeologists manufacture.
that's really that's really interesting.
Yeah,
Really interesting.
yeah.
Oh well, so you mentioned that Vinitaly Scuotto aims to be a veritable ambassador of conviviality of south of Italy. What do you exactly mean by that? What do you really mean by that? We all know about uh, hospitality, great southern Italian hospitality, but what is your idea about this ambassador vision, ambassador
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. Well, I don't know if I will be enough clear in explaining this topic. From the outset, my desire was to produce the wine that would enclose the soul, and the color of my land. Our ambition is to get recognized with an instant and automatic association of ideas, elegant, pleasant, unique. Who tastes and like my wines is also attracted to a specific way of life, detail-oriented, friendly, and empathetic, professional, assertive, and fair. And to stop out here is a beauty lover.
Well, okay, so it's really more marketing thing.
Yeah,
Do you think it's more like promoting this wine, promoting the style of wine, promoting what do you think is the key for speaking about this wine? What idea helps you promoting it?
Uh, um, sorry, the important aspect to promote my wines. You ask me.
Yes, I'm asking that you're promoting wine, but um what do you assume a main I don't know trait, the main thing you want people to know about your wine, or a few main things. What is it really? The main idea, the main like the
Um,
key.
the key, yes, I think that a successful of my value proposition result is the same, is the sum of many factors. you cannot put aside from an excellent wine's quality, but I think it's also most important the placement and the coverage, marketing, integrity, and the vision.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you enjoying this podcast? There is so much more high-quality wine content available from Mama Jumbo Shrimp. Check out our new wine study maps, our books on Italian wine, including Italian Wine Unplugged, The Jumbo Shrimp Guide to Italian Wine, Sangiovese Lambrusco and Other Stories, and much, much more on our website, mamajumboshrimp.com. Now back to the show.
We have a question from Paul Bologna, and I have few more questions to ask you, but I would like now to read the question he's asking, and probably it's a good time to answer it now. So Paul, let me read it. Okay, the question is, I'm aware of the fact that Fiano has an ability to age well in the bottle. Does Fiano grown in Lapio have this quality of longevity even more so? Also, a question for Adolfo regarding his preference of drinking Fiano with age, 5, 10 years, and etc. How does the wine change? I must say that's a great question. Thank you, Paul. Adolfo, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that the bottle is the home of the wine. Aging in a bottle is most important for the quality of wine and for quality of taste, especially for piano wine. This is the reason because my winery produces two kind of Fiano. Fiano di Avellino with only 1.5 year of aging, and another kind of Fiano which you tasted in some months ago, ONE, the name ONE, with 3 years of aging before to put it on the market. But in my opinion, especially for this place, Lapillo, the quality, the grape of this place, Lapillo, and especially for a particular vinification technique, I prefer to drink a Fiano after 4-5 years from the harvest period. But I'm really surprised when I tasted my Hoini Fiano after also 7-10 years. In this moment, I fall in love for the vintage 2014 of my Hoini.
Wow, that's impressive. And which year was your first vintage? Which year was it?
My first vintage 2010.
2010. Wow.
I'm maybe in the next spring or summer. I have to plan an event, an important event in my winery, and for me, I'm very glad if you will visit or other wine ambassador of my winery, because in that occasion I will open all my vintages of this piano at the beginning.
How many vintages are you going to show to present
10,
for
10,
tasting? Wow,
10,
that's
10
really
vintages.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's really really impressive.
Keep in
Send me,
touch.
yes, please. There would be a really a great opportunity to see how it develops. It's really interesting. I must say, from my experience, I think Paul has the same opinion because he
Yeah.
was also in the group for Campagna Gita Scholastica, that the most interesting wines of Fiano were the ones that are older that are 5, 7, and older vintages, years old. I mean, it's really impressive how it develops with the time. You know, its aromatic profiles get so much richer, so much more expressive, really outstanding. So I mentioned we still didn't mention that your Fiano of 2021 just recently received Tre Bicchieri by Gambero Rosso. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I'm really curious. I have no doubt you had a lot of job to do, a lot of work to do to reach that. To reach that recognition. But could you please share us from your side which steps were taken for this result? What exactly did you do? Did you actually aim for Tre Bicchieri or any other recognition, and what do you do for that to actually reach there?
It's not too easy to reply in this question. And then I can't reveal my secret. Could be listing some wine producers. I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, as I said before, I think that an accolade, a good result, a success becomes from many factors. Obviously, it's important the quality, the excellent quality of wine, but it's important all activities. For example, it's important the placement, the coverage of a market. When a winery sell the wine in the right places at the right price with a good number of top clients. For example, in for my winery, we have. My wine is inserted in many wine lists of 3, 2, and 1 Michelin star. Transforms the wine in a real ambassador of its lender. Because we must remember that the wine is not only a beverage, it's a story to tell. And in the end, in my opinion, it is a question of coherence and of credibility achievable through quality, image, and the relationship with the stakeholders over time. And for a guide, it's most important all these factors.
That's really interesting. And considering that your wine ages so well, do you actually keep it in the cellar, or keep it in the winery before selling it until it develops, or you sell right away? You don't keep it for any time. What is your idea on that?
Yeah, you can repeat the question. Sorry.
Yes, as we discussed already, that Fiano wines are getting so much better with time, and you say that you also like the wines that are of 4 and 5 years older. So do you actually keep the wines? You do not sell the wines until a few years until they reach some level of development, or you sell young vintages right away?
Okay. As I said, I sell one kind of Fiano after one year from harvest period, and another Fiano Uini after 3 years. Start to sell. But in this moment, you can find in many top restaurants also older vintages of my wine. The minimum is 3 years for Oini when start the sell process, and 1 year from Fiano di Avellino. But I like to say also that it's most important the choice of the best moment for the harvest period, for the pick up the grape from the plants. After technological maturation and phenolic maturation, it's most important to have the mature grape with its aroma, especially with the white wines. This is my opinion. This is the philosophy of my winery.
Yes, I absolutely agree because it has terpenes that develop with an aging, and they bring more expressive aromas to the wine only with time. That's how the chemistry of wine actually works. That's what I
Yeah,
read in the books at least.
yes.
So and I think
For
it's really
example,
smart.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. For
Keep on.
example, it's really important to say also that in this moment we are always no we are in the harvest period yet, and we are in October month.
I was going to ask whether you picked your grapes already or you did not. So they're
Uh,
still there. Wow.
I I think that I will pick up the grape from Lapio in Campo Marino, via Campo Marino address the next week.
Wow. That's
Okay,
that's that's
it's
that's
amazing.
amazing. Yeah, really.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, it,
I remember how hot it was in Campania in September, and
yeah,
it's really great that that the grapes, the berries, can stay on the grape on the vine for this long. They're
yeah,
not burning. They just really getting in the right shape.
yeah, yeah.
Very very nice, very interesting, and I think it's really smart strategy of yours to have older vintages to.
The risk is high. The risk is high, but but also the quality in the bottle after.
Yeah, that's that's
Yeah.
that's very true, very true. So I think I have a last question for you, and there is another ambassador asking a question also. So I will continue with my question, and then I will switch to the question from the audience. So, what do you consider to be the most prospective markets for Tenuto Scott now, and why? Um, you already
Uh,
presented it at many in the main
yeah.
markets for Italian wines for sure. It's Germany, it's USA, it's Great Britain, it's northern countries, northern Europe like Sweden. But
Yeah.
what do you think are the most prospective markets for Tenuta Scorta?
Yeah, at the moment, I think that any prediction is hard to make. Way too many variables: political instability, social instability due to high prices of goods and energy, and others. But I have to say that I'm really happy about the work with the current markets and my historic partners. As you said before, actually we export in almost all states of Europe, USA and Japan. My attention will be focused always on the domestic market, with about 60% turnover, and I would like to expand my presence in the East. At the moment, I sell only in Japan. I think also, given our sites, selling in 16 states is a great result from the west to east. Result obtained thanks to our vinification style. Tenuta Scuotto, from the beginning, provided the market with the products that full express the characteristic of the area in which they are born, but in the same capable to convey their unique identity. However, I began with the idea that the first impression that we receive after drinking a wine is that of pleasantness, if there is one. And the pleasantness derives from the elegance, or in other words, from excellent flower and olfactory balance.
Yeah, that's that, I'm totally agree with that. And I'm just really wish to have your wine in Slovenia someday, because I find it really difficult to find a decent Fiano over here in Ljubljana. And but so well, we'll work on it. I hope.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's one question about Jin Wang. We
yeah,
have I think 10 more minutes to go of the session. So the question of Jin Wang is, she says thank to you, and question, how do you comment the vintage this vintage for your winery in the future? Climate change for you is going which way? Will it affect a lot uh, for your elegant style?
yeah.
Probably mean this hot year in Italy.
It's a problem for every producers, the change of a climate condition. And in our philosophy, the the attention in vineyards is one of the most step to get elegant wine. We have shift on the time some agricultural activities which make before in the past, and this is one of the strategy to cover to defend the plants and the grape by this kind of dangerous activity.
Yeah, but do you think this year style will be different from the previous ones?
I think so.
In
I think so.
in which way do you think?
More acidity is for this year. More acidity. The quantity finally is good, because in the past the frost damage reduce the quantities of harvest. The quantity is good, but in maybe the acidity is higher this year, and maybe it's more difficult to get a good balance in the wine. And sorry, and especially in this year is important. Is really important to wait more time to drink.
Okay. So we have to wait a little bit more and drink the rest of the
Yeah,
vintages before having this one.
yeah. Yeah, yes, yeah. In the meantime, you can drink ONE, because in this moment you can drink on the market 2019.
2019, right?
Yes, yes, yes. We started to sell this vintage 3 or 4 months ago.
Oh, that's very nice. And when do you think the
Yes,
vintage which got Tre Bicchieri will be available?
yeah, yeah. It's
2021,
yes,
when it
yes.
will be available?
I start to sell. I started to sell this wine in May, and now is available. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Well, thank you so much. I think it was a really, really nice talk. I think I'm done with
You're
all the
welcome.
questions, and thank you, everybody. Thank you. I want to thank the audience for the questions. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Jing. Really, really nice questions indeed. I hope you enjoyed our talk. We have, I think, a couple more minutes if anyone has any questions about Fiano, about Lapio, about Tenuta Scuotta.
Very good. I agreed. It was very interesting, and we had a very interesting, interested audience as well. So thank you for all those questions coming in. Adolfo, can you just briefly recap how many wine labels you have, and so how many different wines, and what is the volume of production? How many bottles do you produce?
Hello, Stevie.
Hello.
Hello, Stevie. I produce four white wines: Falanghina, Greco di Tufo, Fiano di Avellino, and Ogni, my special piano. And I produce four red wines: Aianico, Taurasi from Aianico grape, Redo, it's always an Aianico, and Stilla Maris. It's a crew of Aianico grape, and for me, it's a special Taurasi wine.
Okay, excellent. And how many bottles do you produce?
We are under 100,000 bottles per year.
Okay. And where are your wines available? Both internationally and also mostly in Italy, mostly in Campania. What is the distribution scheme for your winery?
Okay, I sell 60% of my wine in Italy, with 25% in Campania region,
Okay.
of
Hmm.
this of 60%, and other 40% I export in 16 states.
Excellent. Okay, very good. Well, thank you so much, Adolfo, and hope to see you very soon at Wine to Wine or Vinitaly, and maybe
Yeah,
next time in Campania. Looking very much forward to that. And thank you for your time today. Anna, you did a wonderful job. I think you can pretty much take over for me every time. No
Thank
problem.
you, Stevie.
Like, I'm gonna bring Laika back if she's available. Ciao,
Yeah, I'm
Laika.
still here.
Listen, Laika,
Yeah.
can you tell us what's going on next time?
Okay, so the next one is on Thursday. So we've got Peggy Bowden. Actually, she's here, and she's going to
Ciao,
interview
Peggy.
Francesca. Hey, Peggy. So we're going. She's going to interview Francesca Acornero. That's gonna be on Thursday, October 20 at 6 p.m. Italian time zone.
Okay, excellent. So we'll be looking forward to that. Peggy was our best student from the class, so you can expect great stuff from her. No pressure, Peggy. Okay, that's it. Signing off. See you next time. Ciao Adolfo, ciao Anna, ciao Laika, ciao everybody. Ciao
Ciao, Stevie.
ragazzi. And don't forget,
ciao,
we will
Stevie.
replay on Italian
Ciao,
Wine
ciao.
Podcast.
I will
And
wait. I will
yeah,
wait to my winery.
yes, and
Stevie.
also we hit 4 million listens this week. So
Woohoo.
congratulations to
Yay!
everybody
Great.
and thank you all for your support. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode brought to you by the Wine to Wine Business Forum 2022. This year will mark the 9th edition of the forum, to be held on November 7th and 8th, 2022, in Verona, Italy. Remember, tickets are on sale now, so for more information, please visit us at winetowine.net. Hi guys, I'm Joy Livingston and I am the producer of the Italian Wine Podcast. Thank you for listening. We are the only wine podcast that has been doing a daily show since the pandemic began. This is a labor of love and we are committed to bringing you free content every day. Of course, this takes time and effort, not to mention the cost of equipment, production, and editing. We would be grateful for your donations, suggestions, requests, and ideas. For more information on how to get in touch, go to ItalianWinePodcast.com.